welcome to Coach Mel's Group Fitness, coming to you live from Harrington. We are going to work on the legs today. Let me just fix one of my screens here so that you can actually see me. All right, so legs are a big muscle group. If you're going to use weights, you want to go heavier than what we've been doing on a lot of our upper body workouts. So I have some 10 pounds, and then I have a single 15 pound, because one of the moves that we're going to do, we're just going to use one weight for it. So you want to go with something even a little bit heavier. So that's my variety. Again, you don't have to use weights to do these, but if we want to really push ourselves a little bit, then anything you can grab. Even if you don't have weights, if you have gallon jugs, fill them with water and hold on to those. You can do all of these holding other objects. All right, let's get ourselves going. I'd like to get a little jog going to get ourselves warmed up. We'll do a couple of dynamic stretches for the legs, and then we will be on our way. So we have a front-loaded squat today. We have a Goblet Sumo Squat, and then we will do a reverse lunge. So speaking of the reverse lunge, let's step back into that. So just doing this as a little way to stretch. You can roll those hips forward a little bit after you plant that foot. That'll give you a little hip flexor stretch. Good, all right. Let's do just some good old squats. In a moment, we're gonna be doing those again, and with weights in your hands if you have them. All right, and now let's get ourselves out nice and wide. Toes facing forward, knee is right in line with the foot, and we're just doing a little side to side. Side to side, good. So remember, an important thing when you're working on the legs is that typically you have your weight in your heels. All the moves that we're doing today, weight is going to be in our heels, and we're going to sink our butt back and down in this squat, this first one, like we're about to sit down. So we're going to do our 10 reps of each move. We're going to go through them 3 times. All right, so you'll end up with 30 reps of each move. So to start in that front-loaded squat, excuse me, I'm going to show you a little angle. So we're going to bring those weights up in front. You can touch them together if you want. You can hold them right there in front of your shoulders. My feet are under my hips, are just a little bit wider, and we're going to sink down into that and push up. Now you're naturally going to hinge forward a little bit, but try not to lean forward too much, pushing up through the heels. That's 4, 5. So from an angle, you can see where my knees are going. 6, 7, 8, pushing through my heels. 9, I have no weight in my toes. And 10. All right, we're going to put those weights down, so bend your knees to put them down. I'm going to pick up my one heavier weight. We're going to go into a sumo squat. I'm going to show you this from an angle again. So feet are out wide. My toes are pointing out slightly at 10 and 2. All right, so this would be straight on. They're pointing out. All right, I'm going to keep my upper body as straight as I can. As I sink down into this, those knees go right out in line with my feet. Push up through your heels again. That's 2. Holding that one weight right here in the middle. 3, 4. Notice a nice 90-degree angle. 5. In from my knees, down my shin. Good. Try to keep your chest up as high as you can. I believe this is 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. All right, we're going to put that one weight down, and we're going to go back to our 2 weights. So bend those knees to put that weight down. We're going to do reverse lunges first. We're alternating these, so they take a little bit longer. We're going to, again, stand up nice and tall. I'm going to show you from the side. We're going to step back. We want to be at that nice 90-degree. Good. That's 1. We're back and back. That's 2. Like always, when you're working those legs, they're big muscles. They require a lot of oxygen. You might get a little bit winded doing this one. Good. That's 5. And 6. Here's 7. Whew. And 8. We got 9. Good. And 10. If you can watch yourself in a mirror, that's a good one. I'm going to put my weights down to rest for a second. That's a good one to be able to see those 90 degrees, because if you go up too far, you can't get that. You want to be at a spot where both knees are getting close to that 90 degrees. As low as you can. Work your way up. Go lower and lower as you can. All right, we took a nice little rest. We got to pick those weights up again and go back to that front-loaded squat. So bend those knees to pick your weights up. Bring the weights up in front of your shoulders. And we're going to sink down into this. Pushing up through your heels. Big exhale as you come up. That's 3. I'm really squeezing all the way up my glutes. 5. 6. I like to try to get my elbows to touch my knees. 7. 8. That's 9. And 10. All right, I'm going to put those weights down. I'm going to switch over to my one heavier weight for that Goblet Sumo Squat. Say that 10 times fast. All right, out we go. Chest nice and tall. Holding that weight right in the middle of my chest. And pushing up through the heels. Now it looks like my legs are going super, super straight. I'm not locking them out. I'm squeezing up through my heels, but I'm leaving the slightest little bend in them. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put that down. Bend those knees to put those weights down. We've got to pick up those other weights for either side for our reverse lunges. If you're using weights, if not, you can get right into it. Here we go. Step back and up. That's 1. Remember, 2 equals 1 on this. You got to do 1 on each side. There's 2. Again, try to keep that chest up as tall as you can. 3. Pushing up through the heel of that front foot. 4. I'm feeling it all the way up into my glutes on that side. 5. That's 6. 7. That's 8. We got 2 more here. Sink down. And 10. All right, I'm gonna put those weights down. Give me a quick little break in between sets. We gotta do that one more time. So we have 30 more reps. We're gonna do 10 in each one, finishing it out. The same 3 exercises that we just did. Of all of the muscle groups, when you are doing this, you're definitely gonna get a little bit winded here. All right, bend those knees, pick up those weights. We're gonna bring them up in front of the shoulders. Like I said, you can hold them together. If you need to, it makes them a little more stable. I like to stay right out in front of my shoulders. Here we go. Sink down, push up through the heels. 1. That's 2. Let your butt sit back like you're about to sit in the chair. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8, 9, and 10. You want to avoid over rolling. So you don't want to roll forward like that. You want to squeeze, but don't put yourself into a roll forward. So again, nice if you can see yourself doing these so that you can see your form. All right, I'm going to pick up that heavier single weight. Toes are out at 10 and 2. I know I'm at a good distance when I come down and I see 90 degrees from my knees down to my shins. Here we go. 1. Trying to get my butt down to knee level. 3. 4. 5. There's no weight In my toes. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I'm gonna put that one weight down, bending those knees. We're gonna go into our last set. We have those reverse lunges again. Let's get those weights. Stand up nice and tall, keep your shoulders over your hips. Gonna go right into it. Push up through that front heel. That's one each side. 2. There's 3. Push up through that heel. That's 4. And 5. 6. There's 7. Almost there. Make sure your form is good. 8, especially when you get tired. You're going to want to lean forward. 9. Last one. 10. All right. Bend those knees. Safely put your weights down. We're going to do a quick little stretch here. Woo, and get you on your way. All right. We're going to start on one side in that figure 4. Hold on to a chair or a wall if you need to. And you're going to give a little push down on that thigh. You want to feel it in the glute on that side. Catch your breath here. Woo! That's a good one. It's quick, but boy, it does the job. All right, come on up. You're going to grab that toe up behind. Bring those knees together and then push your hips forward, pushing your foot down into your hand behind you. If you can't reach your foot, go ahead and put it on a chair to do this or against a wall. You can still get a good quad stretch that way. Good. We're going to bring that foot forward. Heel down, toe up, and then you're going to hinge from the waist. Nice flat back here, so you don't want to be here. You pull those shoulders back. Nice flat back, and you will feel that in the back of your leg. Excellent. Let's bring that to the other side. Sink down first. Woo. Hold it there for a moment. This is a great balancing one. It really works the ankle of that foot while you're stretching. All right, come on up. Bring that foot back. Bring those knees together and then roll your hips forward. You're going to feel it right there in that quad, the front muscle of your leg. The muscles. There's a bunch of muscles in there. All right, heel down, toe up. Again, reaching forward with a nice flat back. Feel this in the back of the leg especially. Hold it there. All right, come on up. That is it for today's 10-minute tidbit. Thank you so much for joining me. So I come live on both YouTube and Facebook at around 11 o'clock each weekday, so Monday through Friday. Usually I'm here just about every day. If you're on YouTube and haven't subscribed yet, if you click on my logo down in that corner, you can subscribe to the channel, and if you click the bell, you'll be notified anytime I put up a new video. Like I said, it's usually 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. So that is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this leg workout, and have a wonderful day, everyone.